What is going on, people of YouTube? It's your boy here, Way of the Lock.
And the Lone Wolf.
And we are back with another. Hold on, give me a minute. I was trying to find. I just realized I didn't have the quote. There we go. We are back with another episode of Nerd's Corner. But wait a minute. It's Saturday, not Monday. Well, we have a special treat for you guys. If our guests would be so kind to introduce themselves.
Oh, I'm Rob. I'm playing guitar and stuff.
I'm Mike. I'm the vocalist for this guy above. He plays guitars.
Nice. So yes, this is the first time, guys, that the second time we have a band member in the Nerds Corner. We now have two bands under our belts.
Nice.
Gotta catch them all.
And there's usually... And there's what, like 5 of you in the band?
Oh yeah. How many in the band?
5.
Oh, 5. Oh, okay.
The rest.
Okay.
Gotta work and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I can relate to that. Oh, before we continue, so one thing me and Alan do in the beginning, or the Lone Wolf does in the beginning of this podcast, is we always have a quote of the day. This one, I don't know how the Lone Wolf found it, but this one is the Lone Wolf. If you rearrange the letters in depression, you'll get I press on. You cannot, or your current situation is not your final destination. Always remember that, guys, for those of you listening. Your current destination is not your final one, but that is your quote of the day. Yes. As well as, I'm going to put this here. Let me just keep that there for you guys. Now, I'm going to start things off because one thing I definitely want to know, because I asked this with the last band. When it comes to your guys' like music, where did you guys get the inspiration for making music?
I don't know. I just like to make music, man. I don't know how to express myself any other way.
I got that. I feel you. Did you guys have?
I don't know about this guy though.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I was playing guitar since I was 8. So
Okay.
my dad was in a country classic rock band. So my grandfather played music. My uncle plays music. So I always had it around. It just kind of evolved from different things. So I've kind of been through every genre out there.
Is there any like artist that like helps you guys, like that you listen to help you, like not inspire but help you guys make music?
I listen to anything, everything. I don't care what it is, as long as it's different and new and something I haven't heard before.
So he kind of like, because I usually tell people, like when they go, they ask me, and I'm like, oh, my playlist is bipolar. That sounds like what you have. A mix of everything.
We got a playlist at work that literally has everything on it because there's a million people there and they all like something different. So I'm always listening to something different. And unfortunately, I'll get Taylor Swift stuck in my head quite often.
And that happens.
Pink Pony Club song.
Pink
Pony. Always something gets stuck in my head, and it's always a new inspiration for something. I don't know.
Oh gosh. Oh geez.
Do you guys have any tour dates coming out or coming up?
No, we're working on something for later in the year right now. To get out there. As of right now, that'll be the first thing. So we'll see if that ends up being our first show. We're basically, this was a lot different doing it this way than any way that we've created music in the past, really any of us, because mainly it was me and Rob, and then Luke came in. Luke's our drummer, and just coming over to Rob's house, and he'd write riffs and put them down, and before long we'd have songs created, laying vocals down. So basically we've kind of go through and write the songs and record them at Rob's, and then at this point we're learning the songs to be able to play them live. So, and it's been a different experience because we've never worked with having a click live and tracks and It's been a whole new experience there. Together, right music, a lot of practices and things like that. But yeah, so it's been different, but it's definitely been the best thing I've been a part of. I really enjoy it.
I was gonna say, when with your guys' music, is it on like multiple, only like certain like places? Like, are you on Apple Music, YouTube Music, Spotify?
Yeah, we're on all of those. So, and actually today is the 1 year. So it's actually Virus Day. So it's 1 year since we released that, and it's on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Deezer, and
what'd you call me?
You heard me. Prime. Yeah, it's on all that kind of stuff too.
Okay.
Do you guys have a favorite song of yours?
What's that?
Do you have a favorite song?
Do you guys have a favorite song of yours?
What would yours be?
I think right now it'd probably be Yard Sale Animals.
Oh. The one we call Reflections.
No, Yard Sale Animals.
He always calls Yard Sale Animals.
I always have working names for songs when I'm writing them. And the working name for that song was Yard Sale Animals. And then this motherfucker comes in and tries to change the name. I mean,
now, one question I had, because so I would be a new follower for you guys. Now, is there a certain song that you guys would recommend me listen to first before anything else?
Well, really, the only thing out there in any official capacity is Virus right now.
Okay.
We do have snippets of other songs on, mainly on our TikTok. There's some on like Instagram and things too. We're also kind of working on putting out some other videos with kind of teasers for some of these other ones because we want to get back to the studio. But I mean, honestly, a lot of the stuff that since Rob and Luke mainly do recording and all the intricacies with that kind of stuff there. So what they've learned over the past few years that we've been doing this, it's something really good now too. So, I mean, we'll see if anything recorded comes out.
Okay. Now, in your guys' like, not journey, but I'm trying to think how to word this. Journey? Yeah, journey to being a band. What's the hardest challenge that you guys had to face?
Time. None of us have time. We're all, I mean, well, the majority of us are single dads with, multiple jobs.
Yeah.
Trying to, support a family and all that kind of stuff. So we don't have time for this crap, man. We do it all in what little spare time we have. We get together for like a couple hours when we can and work on it a lot by ourselves. But time is our biggest challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hands down.
It doesn't help that we're already old.
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say, hey, listen, you guys look like you and your the one on the left, you about 40. The one on, wait, no, my left. So on the like the phone screen left, it would be the long hair. You look like you like 40. The one on the right, you look like you like mid-30s.
Nice, thank you. 43. I'm 43.
Oh, not that bad. Yeah, you guys ain't that bad.
Yeah.
No, man, it's just a way for us to break the monotony of all the bullshit that goes on in life and just have fun like we used to back when we were kids,
I can understand that.
If people happen to like what we do, then more power to them.
It seems that's cool.
Now,
so would you guys say that there's a band out there that you would want to like collab with, or?
Oh, I mean, are you talking like hypothetically like famous band kind of thing, or?
I want to know in general whether they be like super popular or like the local or they're just up and coming, like any.
Any with hot chick singers?
I mean, yeah, I mean, as far as nationals go, it'd be like take your pick, like Sonic Temple lineup or something like that. Yeah, there's
That'd be fun to play with just about anybody right now.
for sure.
I think, our biggest goal right now is just to get our crap together so we can do some live stuff and see how that feels. Mike's eager to get back on stage.
Very, very.
Okay.
I'm eager to get back in the studio. I like to write. I don't give two F's about playing live. I like to write. But I'll do it. Mike loves it, so whatever.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Now, when, because like with music and making music and playing the music, you guys are very passionate about it. Do you guys have any advice for people out there that want to follow their passion, but they haven't followed through with it, or they're looking for that sign? Like, what would you tell them?
Play to a metronome.
Mm.
Huh.
That's the biggest piece of advice I can give any musician.
Yeah. You don't realize how much your timing's actually off until you start playing to a click track or something.
But if you're struggling, I think playing and all that kind of stuff, just change your reason why you're doing it. If you're doing it to play for people, no, that's not why you make music. I mean, sometimes some music you do, but not a lot of music, it's just writing for yourself. And I think a lot of times people forget that. And if you just sit back and play to yourself in your bedroom or wherever you might want to do and strum a few chords, get some. That's the kind of playing I like to do. So that's what I recommend to everybody else is, just play for yourself.
Okay. What about you, Alan?
Now, what we normally usually ask is like, do you have any advice for anyone who's struggling like mentally or whatever out there?
What was that? I'm sorry.
What we usually ask our guests is if there's any like advice you want to give to anyone who's just struggling mentally or whatnot.
Keep going.
So kind of like if they are like afraid to go out and get like some kind of help, or if there's anything like you want to say to them.
Yeah, honestly, just keep going. I mean, I've been in and out of things myself through life. I've known people, I've lost people, and it's just talk to people. They're there when you think they're not. And I don't know.
Yeah, one of the things I do for my kids when they get upset about something is I try to change the subject. If they get upset because they don't get, I don't know, the Pokemon card from the store, I say, well, how about we do this instead? Or we go over, change your mind, distract yourself, find something else to do other than dwell on the thoughts you're thinking. Get out of your head, get grounded. As they say, go touch grass. Mm-hmm. It's really, really important to get out of your own head sometimes because you can get lost in there. A lot of thoughts going on, a lot of crazy crap that you don't even, fantasies that aren't real that you're already getting anxiety from. Focus on something else.
Ooh, hold on. We got a commenter who had a good question. There we go. Did I put it? Yeah. So our buddy here, James, is like, when writing, do you consider how your voice and vocals range affect how words sound? I know.
I don't consider his voice at all when I'm writing.
How words sound. I don't know so much. I mean, voice and vocal range effects, how words.
I always wonder.
I guess, as far as one thing I'll say about when it comes to vocal range and things, like the way that we're doing things now with writing songs ahead of time and how things are chunked up when you're doing that. I've noticed when we've gotten together to play live that some of these things are like, oh wow, this song I cannot do this song 3 times in a row. Like my voice just can't handle it. So I mean, there's things I've noticed like that to where I'll try and adjust things, thinking about that now moving forward.
And it's real fun. It's real fun when I ask him to try to do harmonies and no, go higher, go high, and he can't do it. So it actually his voice pitch and timbre and all that stuff affect how he writes. You can't hit a note. You got to find something else to write.
So, when it comes to the making the music, do you guys like usually do the writing part, or do you do the vocals first? Like, or does it vary?
We do the writing first.
Okay.
Usually, one's just me sitting there by myself, coming up with something and adding and layering and doing something, and I'll get all the music, what you might consider strings, written, bass, guitars, any kind of synth. And then we'll send that over to Luke, who will write his drums to it. Now, we have to do everything digitally because, again, going back to not having time for anything. And then he'll write his drums to it. And meanwhile, Mike's listening to it, getting an idea of melodies and harmony for what he would do vocally. And then he'll come over here and with Luke's drums added on to what I've already done, he'll lay down his vocals and we'll just sit there and I'll yell at him until he gets it.
Okay. Thank you there. Got any questions for him, Alan? Being all quiet over there.
No, but I would like to say one thing.
Yes.
Whoever's watching from the outside, come on in and hit the subscribe button.
Oh yeah, yeah. So for those of you who are watching this, if you're new to the channel, you see that little red button. If it's red, click it. That means you're subscribed. Click that bell too, so you can be notified when we go live. And even if you missed the live, we always upload it to YouTube, so you can catch them either catch us live, catch us offline, but catch us live. So you can come chill with us. We always like the interactions.
Cody Shody.
Yeah. Shoes. When you guys are talking about doing the live performances, Alan, that got me an idea of if we do for the season 2 finale, how we had reverse osmosis for the season 1 finale. We can have the sky above be our live band for season 2.
Yeah.
They could perform like 1 or 2 songs to end off the season.
They're cool.
Yeah, we'd be down.
So we're not approaching the end though, because that's like that's the end. End of summer, because we want to end it like around August, September, and then around autumn is when we'll start season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly. Let's see. Let's do a quick. There is one quick plugin I want to do that I forgot to do. We normally do it in the beginning with the quote. Actually, there's 2. For those of you also, this is for you guys, Sky Above, as well as anyone watching this. If you want, you can see the little scrolly text down below. It's scrolling. Hello. We have a Discord server. It's a safe haven because when it comes to fandoms, there's a lot of toxicity, and we're trying to make a community where there's no toxicity. So come down to the Nerds Corner. Our corner is a little safe haven away from all the toxic people.
Especially the Marvel Rivals, man. You guys are crazy.
Oh yes. As someone who plays it and witnessed it, yes, there are crazy people in there.
We got like 4 lords on there. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy.
Yeah. Do you guys have any is there any toxicity like the music community that you guys had to deal with?
We don't deal with that crap, man.
Yeah.
Or not deal. So did any have you ever had has anyone ever tried to do something? You know what I mean?
No, we don't. We try to not put ourselves in situations where that can even be a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, because we've been out 25, 30 years.
Yeah,
between us, yeah.
There is so much ugliness and toxicity in the metal community in general that we just try our best to avoid it. I mean, we have our own opinions, but we keep them to ourselves.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
It seems raw that there's, good positivity and people getting along and, going to bring up Sonic Temple again, being there for 4 days and seeing people, it's the issues and things like that are few and far between. It seems like everybody, really likes getting together,
Fans,
along
yes.
and
The musicians is a different story.
Well, it depends. I mean, it just depends on who you're talking about.
And we got James. What were you saying, Alan?
Yeah, our friend James has a question here. He wants to know is there like a backstory to the band name?
That'd be this guy. He's the one that came up with it.
So yeah, just always, I don't know. We're looking for band names, trying to come up with things, and just kind of one theme. I always just kind of felt, like going through things in life, whether good or bad or whatever. Always looking at the sky.
The first song me and him ever wrote together, like the moment I came back from, I took like 15 years off of playing guitar to, go to school and get a job and do all the life shit that you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
When I finally came back, I finally wrote a song, and he came over and wrote lyrics to it, and the first line in it was "This Sky Above."
Huh. And
I don't know if it came from that or not, but I was actually just going back listening to that the other day, and I said, "Oh shit, I didn't know that." So I don't know. I guess maybe he's always had a connection to the sky. So we've got another song called what is it? Your acoustic one?
Oh, You Shine.
Yeah, it's about there's a lot of sky references in that song. He's always about the sky, man. So
that one's actually the only song that we're playing right now that I actually came to the table with. And then Rob just completely took it to a full band kind of thing, and Luke got in there and everything, and it just became something that I didn't see happening with the song that just blew my mind. So, but that was a song that I had wrote about actually a friend of mine, one of my best friends who lost her life with a couple of her children in a fire back. I don't know. It took me probably 3 years to actually write that song from just working through all that. But probably that's the best thing I've ever written myself.
It took me one night to make it better.
Yeah. When he started laying things down in there, some strings and
all kinds of
some other things in there. I mean, it just took it up.
Yeah.
So happy with that.
So since it's Virus Day, could you tell us a little bit about that song?
What's that?
Tell us about that song.
Since it's Virus Day.
Oh yeah, virus.
So could you tell us about that song?
So
I wrote that in the thick of COVID.
Yeah.
That's why I called it virus, because that was on everybody's mind. I just, off my head, I name a song. And since it was, COVID, virus, I'm like, hey, let's name it Virus. And then he took that title and ran with it and turned it into something completely different.
Yeah, kind of same virus aspect, but just, society, just, how we're all beaten down and
I always took it as how the digital world is a virus consuming, humanity.
Yeah, it's consumerism in there. There's kind of a few different things. You can read through the lyrics. It's definitely very relevant.
How modern society is a virus, human soul, I guess.
Yeah, and then is it in the beginning of the song, and then before the second verse, it's actually Chaplin from old film, The Dictator. So part of his speech in there that was one of my contributions too. I thought about that, and then we find a couple of snippets, and they work perfectly in there. So, and worked well with what he was talking about and what the lyrics were and everything. So that just all gelled together really nice.
Okay. One question I had. So first of all, so I don't get, because I'm horrible at names, and I don't think I caught them. So what are the two names before I ask this one question?
I'm Mike.
Okay, Mike. Okay. So this one's for Mike, because he was one you were talking about. You got into guitars when you were 8. Mm-hmm. So when you got into guitars, did you start electric or acoustic?
Acoustic.
Okay.
Yep. That was a little 3/4 size black Hyundai acoustic. I still have it actually.
Did it have wheels?
No, it was not. Yeah. It's funny, yeah. They make guitars and they make cars, just like Yamaha. Well, not cars, you know.
All right. What else? Because I was supposed to say.
My first guitar was an acoustic too from my aunt. It's like probably close to 80 years old now, the guitar.
Mm.
And it's completely busted down. But one of these days I'll get it fixed up.
See, one instrument I thought about playing because my parents put in my head, because growing up they always said I had long fingers, and they were like, "Oh, you could be a piano player."
Yeah, I would love to learn how to play piano.
Yeah, same. That would be the next instrument that I'd want to learn, honestly. And they say it's easier if you're a guitar player, so.
Huh.
And vice versa. If you play piano, guitar is easier.
I think you can play anything if you understand how music works.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a hard time.
But yeah, acoustic. Oh yeah, I brought that up because it reminded me of the way I got into music. My dad plays the he doesn't do it a lot, but growing up he played the acoustic guitar for us.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's still working at it too.
So I always have a soft slash a hut for acoustic guitar players.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was actually playing on my acoustic for so long before we got into this stuff here that it's definitely been a little bit different. Adjusting a few times. I've been playing electric guitar here or there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so if anyone's out there watching out from the outside, I just want to say one thing again.
Oh man,
the way we came up with the Nerd Corner podcast is I kind of thought of the name because I wanted to do a podcast for the longest time in my life just to see how it would turn out.
Mm-hmm.
So I came to my buddy here and I was like, "You want to do this with me?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Very cool.
Nice.
Because I've had a small experience with it, not like a professional level, but I was like, I tried to do one a while back ago, so I could try and help you with it. And then I learned about StreamYard through it was one of my mutuals on TikTok. They had a podcast they invited me on, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's this thing called StreamYard. It's really cool. You just you send a link to the people you want on your podcast. You hook it up like this, and then bada bing, bada boom." And I was like, "Okay, I like it." And and then here we are now.
I just drank a bunch of coffee.
That's cool. You Captain Random.
That's it, man. You ever had that coffee? It's good.
Hey, I'm all about the coffee. I like the caffeine.
Mm.
Who needs sleep when you have caffeine? Am I right?
Yep.
Nah, but seriously, everyone watching, drink water, though. Water is healthy. Make sure you stay hydrated, too.
They say the average adult is supposed to drink a gallon of water a day.
I gotta go get water. Have my gallon. Ooh, shit. All right, gotta get the water. The aqua, as we say in Spanish, I think. I will say one thing we've got to say before we get to the end of it. So with season 2 being about mental health, we always do a little plug-in for those people who are going through a hard time. They're not alone. There is places that can help. And as you guys can see in the little text down below, there's a suicide hotline. Call 988, text 988. They have a website too. I didn't know about the website until this year. So you guys, for those of you who are listening to this, there's a call, there's a text, there's a website, there's places you can go to get some help. Just want to do that little plug in there before I forget.
Yes, because your life matters.
Yes, exactly. Alan, you got anything or the sky above? Any questions about the Nerd Corner?
I don't think I have any more questions.
No.
Okay.
You got any questions?
No, I don't believe I do.
I thought it'd be one of those The Nerds Corner. Let's see what we know about them.
I think we're the perfect guests. I'm very much a big nerd. I spend a lot of my time watching anime and playing video games if I'm not writing.
Right. Now, you mentioned, speaking of video game, Marvel Rivals. You still play that when you got the time, right?
Oh, I just got done playing it. Playing it.
I was gonna say, if you ever need like someone to hop in with you guys, if you can find me on there. What's my Marvel Rivals name? It's Yin TikTok. So the way I write it is because what is it? Ipodu. Hold on, I'll put it in here.
You know what? Look up. I'll send you my name after this.
I gotcha. But yeah, I usually spell it exactly like. Oh, why is it not sending? There we go. Anytime I usually type in a name, I always gotta make sure like the first letter is always capital. Why, I don't know. Maybe it's a grammar thing. Yes. But you also may be wondering, yin, well, it's got to be a yang. Yes, when I'm not doing the Nerds Corner with Lone Wolf or my own stuff, I also have the Yin and Yang show.
What's that about?
So the Yin and Yang show is you have two friends who basically it's how like me and Alan, two friends who bonded. Only I've known Yang for like since like beginning of high school, and we do like cosplay, we do skits. I post my comedy stuff on there. What else?
I want to hear Joe.
But yeah, we usually it's my comedy stuff. Oh, Yang does fighting. Sometimes he does his fighting stuff, cosplay stuff, funny skits. But yeah, what a Jan. Oh, yo, you funny, James. You funny. I just realized what James said. Never heard of Stenia. It sounds like somewhere trains go to retire. Yeah, you know what? I think it would be. I think it would be James. You right.
Yeah. And whoever's on the outside listening in, go check out my friend Way of the Lock here. Check out his YouTube channel.
Oh, wait, I'm on that side for you. On my end, it looked like you pointed to the sky above. I was like, go check out Way the Lock. Wait, that's not them. I'm on the other side.
Oh, by the way,
you're on my left.
Yeah, because wait, left? Oh, it's probably different angles. I don't know how I got it on different angles. Sorry, I interrupted you guys. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I appreciate you having the sky above as your background here.
Oh, I got it. You got the sky above. We did nothing but puns here. Love it. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, this guy above. If you like comedy, go check out this guy.
Oh yeah,
on his YouTube
channel.
I
said, the Yin and Yang show is where I post long videos. Sometimes I'll have them in YouTube short formats on my main channel. But yeah, the Yin and Yang show is where you can find the comedy stuff. And the Marvel Rivals stuff. We post some Marvel Rivals gameplay on there too.
We actually have a Twitch, but we've yet to use it. I keep telling him you should just hop on there and just start.
You just got to stream it.
You can get rid of that Twitch if you'd allow yourself to relax.
It's what it's like all the time. Very difficult.
Yeah, you should talk to my coworkers about that shit.
Okay, so whoever's listening, do you guys have any questions before we end?
Oh yeah, because we're getting close. We'll pass a 30-minute mark. So if anybody in the comments has any final questions, let us know.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got, of course, we've got all of our social media. Everybody go and follow us, like us, watch videos, share videos, see if you like the music, all that kind of stuff. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Which I'll make sure to get all the links and I'll put it in the comments below, in the description below.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, the links will be in the description below.
Yeah, we lucked out and got at this guy above at pretty much everything except YouTube. We had sad numbers at the end of it.
Yeah.
Everything else, though, we were first to grab it.
I think nobody else actually wanted that band name.
There it is. That's what I noticed too. I was like, oh damn, they didn't beat YouTube in time.
Yeah, 9260. Like fake significance of those numbers or
If you
something.
say it fast enough, it sounds like this guy above.
The sky above. Why the guy above? I guess we'll never know. Well, we do want to thank you guys for coming on the podcast. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us. For
Yes.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Guys, go
And you
follow
guys are
that.
welcome back anytime.
Exactly. What happened?
Why do they call it a podcast? Because we're like
That's good.
pod. I don't know.
Good question. I have no idea. That's a good question. I had my brain reboot on that. I was like, wait a minute. I was like confused. But yeah, guys, go follow the sky above as they told you before. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, they're everywhere. The only thing is on YouTube, you gotta add those numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as always, guys, way of the lock from the Nerds Corner,
And Alan the Lone Wolf here.
and we will catch you guys in our next
Again
podcast, which
on
is on
Monday.
Monday. Oh yeah, as also remember. I thought you were going to say it. That was an awkward moment. My bad, Alan. Stay nerdy.
Remember, yeah, stay nerdy. And we got a schedule posted on our
the
description
new
and
schedule too.
channel.
Yeah, checking in the about section. We do have on a schedule now. And with that out of the way, guys, we'll catch y'all on the flip side with that awkward ending. Stay nerdy, y'all.